Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the Great War, Total War. Today we have a siege battle, that's right. The English have been caught up in a fort and having to defend, outnumbered at least 2-1 by the Ottoman forces. So, we're going to see the brave English fight and die today against their brave Ottoman opponents. But let's see if the English can somehow hold on and win this battle here today. So, if you're happy to see the Great War back, I will upload another episode if we can get this siege battle to 200 likes. I know you guys did fantastically and showed a huge amount of support for the series when we had it up previously, so please do show that support again if you're happy to see this back, because it's actually working now. Yay! So, we have a first launch of an attack, and it looks like the battlements have been absolutely destroyed. So there's an entrance to the fort now, and we have some Australian light horse, which are kind of just taking, taking position really, because I really wanted to take out that artillery. I'm playing as the English, by the way. This is a replay against two AI forces. So we have my infantry, lots of New Zealand infantry today, several units of those, and yeah, the in-game sounds rather loud. And the Ottomans are sending their stormtroopers. I guess they're trying to find the breach at the minute. I'm going to try and prevent that from happening. I am going to send some more here. We do have some assault infantry. They're ready to defend the breach. But this is going to be pretty much a staggered attack by the Ottomans. They don't attack all at once. And it looks like they're pounding this one as well. So we've got some Canadian shock troops as well. Oh my god! Units went flying. Absolutely crazy stuff. So, the Ottomans actually took out a lot of my cavalry very early on in the battle. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. That's up to 60% damage now. I do have a couple of light howitzers to help in my fight as well. But it looks like that assault there has kind of slowed, and now my troops can kind of take all the pot shots they want to. So, here we go. We have the assault with the cavalry going in. The Australians sacrificing themselves for the good of the rest of the army. Go charging through these conscripts here, straight through the lines, and we're going to try and make through to the artillery. So some of the Australians are still charging. Bloody hell. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. So there we go, charging in. Taking out one unit of the field guns pretty easily, but there's still one more to go. But at this time, the Ottomans are going to send a lot of troops to finish off the cavalry. We do a lot of damage with those, actually. So, cavalry regrouping, sending in for another attack. But unfortunately, they are going to get overwhelmed. The bravery of the Australians is well known during the Gallipoli campaign. And they've proved that again here today. Up on the ridge, we have another Ottoman assault, and they've actually made it into the fort a little bit. We are defending with bayonets now to get the last few of the troopers out of there. And here we have the flight of the Australians. Absolutely devastated in that battle. But they did their job. They took out all but one unit of the artillery. So the field guns... Oh my god, the amount of fire that they're taking. A few of them have retreated off the battlefield, hopefully to safety in a nearby encampment. But we have another assault. The Ottomans are wasting no time attacking from this side of the fort now, because there are now two... There's only one. Okay, there's only one breach. But we're still trying to fend that a little assault off. Up here, they've taken a lot of fire. They're taking a lot of casualties because they're not picking a point to attack, which is silly of them. Stormtroopers trying to fire some pot shots up at the defenders, but really they're not going to do that well. In fact, they are losing decisively. But the damage to this side of the fort, I didn't realise this, so I was still like firing down, These troops are still up here as well, because if that walkway gets taken out, I can't get my troops down, which is it's not good. It's not good news. So here we have some more Ottoman troops. Up to 90% damage now. And now I'm not sure. I wasn't controlling the howitzers at this point because I know that's made it crash in the past, but it seems like this is a more stable build now. And I think I might have inflicted this upon myself. So I may have killed some Canadians. Yeah, I think that is self-inflicted. Oh my god, no, I'm so sorry, Canadians. Well, that's friendly fire by the English artillery. Oh. No. So here we go. We have an Ottoman force coming in. I do bring my assault infantry to bear here. They are somehow firing through the... They're actually inflicting casualties. So we have the machine gunners here. And again, I think they're getting hit by friendly fire. So... here you go. Ottomans getting gunned down as they try and get through the breach. Absolute devastation. So, unfortunately for the Ottomans, that assault has also failed. So at this point I'm feeling, yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. However, they haven't really committed most of their troops. And we're just going to fast forward now, because we don't have a whole lot going on. This is kind of like a, I guess, they didn't want to commit any more troops to the assault straight away. So it's going to be a bit of a long battle. But it looks like, over here, we do still have a battle going on. Although the snipers from the Ottomans, they're creeping forward. I'm not really sure what they're hoping to achieve here. Maybe they're trying to hide. But my artillery sees you. And they're also trying to bring up their snipers here as well. So they're doing like a staggered approach by both armies, going forth. If they'd just tried to swarm me, they might have had a good go of it. They might have actually succeeded, but at this rate, they're going to just wipe themselves out. Although I'm doing a good job of that myself by killing my own troops. I've killed a lot of my own troops. And this unit's down to 41. And I think that's from friendly fire. Yep. Yep, and I do realise that after a while. So I actually send these guys on a bit of a mission. So let's fast forward that. Hopefully we can get to the mission. But really, guys, if you're happy to see this mod back, please do let me know in the comments. Make sure to show your support with the channel by leaving a like. It does really help out, just that second it takes just to click on that, boop, that little likey button. Yeah. It shows you, like, what I'm doing. So, at this point, I was thinking, I'm going to take out their general. I figured I might have gone for the artillery, but 35 SMGs are not going to make it through the line. So we're actually going around a little bit into the woods, because this area is only defended by conscripts and a unit of rifle infantry, but not really a whole lot's going on over here anymore. So let's follow the assault of the SMGs. The assault infantry going on a deadly perilous mission after their Australian comrades. So, here we go. And it looks like their general is a bit confused at the minute. So we start opening fire, and I change my tact. And as you can see, it looks like their general's thinking, yes, we've got an isolated bunch of British people, so we will go on the attack. But no, they're falling quickly, but with a throw of grenades, they complete their mission. They've taken out one of the enemy generals. So that was probably a... I guess, if you're thinking of the sacrifices made by ground troops in World War One, 35 men taking out a commander would have been a worthwhile loss for one of the British generals. So I made a tactical sacrifice to try and entice the Ottomans into a frenzy to get them to attack. And at the minute, they're still not coming forward. So they have a lot of troops, so I actually turned my artillery to focus on this one remaining field gun, because I figured that might have been their tactic, just to try and just kind of hold back, keep on firing onto my position, and try and wean me down that way. But I do also send out assault parties now, kind of probing their strength here, and we're going to see how this goes. Because I do still have the high ground. So we're moving the troops down. The New Zealand infantry, supported by more New Zealands and rifles. So let's fold that up a little bit, a little smidgy Rooney. As you can see, they're not really doing much over here yet. They are pushing up with a couple of forces. And it's going to be a battle here with the rifle infantry. And they're fighting at really close quarters, and I have to say, I love these hats. The New Zealand hats here. Looking spiffing, chaps. But the New Zealand's are starting to fall. Sorry for any earphone users there. So they're doing up, they're giving a brave show here, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And slowly but surely, the New Zealanders are starting to get pushed back. Taking down a lot of Ottoman forces with them, though. And with that, the New Zealand infantry have been routed from the field. The rifles are still holding on just. Just a little look at them. The unit models are very well done. This mod is excellent. So over on this flank, again, I was sending down probing parties. And the Ottomans are going to have a tough go. So let's just fast forward through the action a little bit. And it's going to be a bit of a stalemate here for a little while. I think on this flank, my units have been routed, and I've actually withdrawn into this little area of defense here. This is where I'm going to make my stand. And it looks like they're starting to mobilize, or at least move their forces around a little bit more. So, yeah, this was a long battle. I was kind of thinking, oh my god, are they ever going to attack? Because it was AI. And my problem is, like, I've still got a lot of units. However, these two units are stuck, so yeah, they're just practicing with their rifles here. Yep. As you do. Oh my god. Okay, so the Ottomans having a large attack. My forces are still holding here, and they're actually doing a good job at routing the conscripts at least. Not so much the rifle infantry, although they have lost. Taken huge losses. Okay, so the battle at this stage, we have Ottoman forces moving through the woods, trying... I presume they're going to try and make through the breach. Or at least try and fire in here. So let's follow their attack. So the cavalry's actually dismounted here. And the rifle infantry firing away. No time to clear the dead. Where they've got such a good range to fire, they're going to take a lot of casualties. And as you can see, they're taking extremely heavy casualties. The howitzers have actually switched targets to take out this attack force here. So they're going all out on this flank, and if they'd have coordinated their attacks, they would have had a good chance of probably overwhelming me at this point, because I don't have that much left. So this unit is going to rack up the kills. They are doing extremely well. And it looks like the next assault is coming in. So they've taken 30 casualties in the unit, which really is nothing. I feel that my men could probably traverse that area as well to get a decent firing arc down. So what units do we have left here? We have a little bit of Grenadier Guards over here. Just chilling out. Keeping guard. The Rifle Infantry, they are just cream of the crop here. Supported by their howitzers, the Ottomans are taking huge casualties. And I've run out of water and I've still got a tickly throat. Oh god, I'm trying to hold off from coughing. Must hold off till end of video. So here we go. Oh! A devastating howitzer blast there. And the Ottomans, it looked like they were lining up for a charge, but then they started to panic after the howitzer shot. Howitzer shots still going in, absolutely pounding the Ottoman line. And with that, they're in absolute disarray, routing across the board. Whereas here, they're kind of just huddling around their one cannon. I'm not sure what their tactic is behind that. They're not even using it. Not even using their freaking cannon. Okay, so that attack has failed. And their general's actually coming in now. Try and rally the routing units, but it's not going to go well for him. I guarantee you that. So lost pretty much all of his men. Somehow he's still alive. Not for long, though. I have no idea what they were thinking. But somehow they've survived. They've got through the lines. And they're still alive. Oh my god. There we go. Dead now. With that, we've successfully defended our flank over here, and I'm going to start massing for an assault to try and take out that, because otherwise I don't think that they're going to attack. So I kind of had to take advantage of their stationary position, try and use my high ground to an advantage, using that and the my field gun, my light howitzers. Oh. Okay, well they're a bit confused. So, not much going on. I think I'm still at this point trying to decide, because if I remove them, they do still have a unit here that could just charge in and kill my general, the rifle infantry. So I'm kind of using this time to blast their position with the howitzers over on this flank. And we've taken out a lot of troops. There we have our fallen Australian brothers. Brothers in arms. And they're just, I think their forces are just like, well, what do we do now? Both of our generals have died. So we have the rear guard here, or I guess the advance guard. Trying to take out the British. So we're exchanging fire. And I guess they finally realised the peril that they're in, because the British have swarmed out of the fort, ready to take revenge. And as you can see now, it is very heavily in my favour, so not to spoil what happens. I mean, it could be a devastating defeat, but with the howitzers still in play, they are, yeah, their attacks are starting to get routed now. So whatever gains they were making is no more. So I'm starting to push up a little bit, sensing that if I just push, then that'll cause a mass rout amongst the remaining units. Pretty much all of my forces that I can get down, except for these two units that are stuck, have been moved, except for my general and the howitzers, but we're providing a lot of fire here. However, that unit can provide some crossfire onto my grenadier guards. And they're getting hit by the artillery as well. And at this point, I was still getting pretty nervous, because they still have a lot of men at their disposal, and if they choose to use it, and then my men are running as well, you know, it's nerve-wracking, and especially when oh my god, my freaking howitzers, man. But this is it, the final engagement between the Ottomans and the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth. So I actually form back these two units of solid infantry, rifle and assault infantry, supported by New Zealand infantry. The New Zealand's, the Anzacs, still there. And a few snipers as well, so they're going up on the flank. Somehow, this unit of assault infantry, one guy, oh my god, oh! He's a goner. But now my forces have turned, they're going to stand their ground here. And with the bombardment from the howitzers, hopefully we'll gain victory. The New Zealand infantry can't hold back, they've just got to go in there right into the fray. Everyone's pretty much out of ammo at this point. The Anzacs going for a charge. Straight into the Ottoman ranks. And that charge appears to have incited mass routing into the Ottoman forces. So they're all going. The New Zealand's avenging their dead Australian brothers. And fellow Commonwealth, the Canadians, got obliterated, but that was kind of my own fault. Sorry. Hey. And there we go, victory to me. That was a Pyrrhic victory, which, you know, in World War I, casualties were, you know, just pretty much equal on all sides usually. So here we go, the assault infantry, the Australian light horse, got what they needed to do done. The assault infantry did well with the SMGs, 200 kills. And which units performed the best? The howitzers got some nice kills there. That unit of rifle infantry, 718 kills. Redonkulous. So there we have it, guys. If you enjoyed this, guys and gals, I should say, if you enjoyed this battle, make sure to leave a like, and I'll upload more if we hit that 200 like goal. So, until next time, everyone, I bid you a very, very good day.